I am Ria. I came to Washington D.C. from a small village in Nepal. I still remember the day I stepped off the airplane, nervous, excited, and a little scared. I was 22. My English was broken. Not terrible, but not good enough for America. I had learned English in school, but real-life English, the way people spoke, here felt like a storm hitting my ears. I got a job through a friend. She worked in a hotel, and they needed someone in the front office to handle bookings, phones, and guests. I said yes, but I had no idea how hard it would be. On my first day, I stood behind the reception counter, dressed neatly in a black blazer and white shirt. I looked confident, but when the phone rang, my hands trembled. I picked it up. "Hello, this is Hotel Viridian. How may I help you?" The man spoke too fast. I didn't understand anything. I panicked and said, "Please hold," then gave the phone to my colleague. Later that day, a woman came to check in. "Hi, I booked a double room under the name Michelle Carter." I typed slowly. I was sweating. "Can you spell Michelle?" I asked nervously. She sighed. "Really?" I felt humiliated. That night, I cried in my small rented room. I felt stupid. I missed home. I missed my mum's dal bhat. I wanted to give up, but something in me whispered, "Stay." Weeks passed. I worked silently, like a ghost. I memorized hotel phrases. "Good morning. Your room is ready. Please sign here." But outside the script, I was lost. Then one morning, everything changed. It was snowing. I was making coffee in the break room when a tall man walked in. He looked around 25, brown hair, wearing a hoodie with the words Georgetown University. "Hey," he said, smiling. "You're new?" I nodded. "Yes, Ria." He extended his hand. "I'm Jake. I work in the IT department upstairs." I smiled shyly. That was it, a small moment. But Jake kept coming. He'd come for coffee at the same time every day. He'd ask me how I was. I'd nod, smile, say, "I am fine." One day he said, "Your English is okay, but you speak so little." I lowered my eyes. "I try. It is hard." He looked at me kindly. "Do you want help? I can teach you after work. Just like friends." I paused. Was this safe? Was this real? But something about him felt honest. So I said yes. Our first lesson was at a coffee shop near DuPont Circle. He brought a small notebook and 2 pens. "Okay," he said. "Let's start with the basics. What do you say when someone asks, 'Where are you from?'" I smiled. "I am from Nepal." "Perfect. Now tell me more. What's it like there?" I paused, trying to form the words. He waited patiently. "Mountains and rivers. Beautiful place. Family is very close." He wrote down my sentences, corrected them gently. He didn't laugh. He didn't rush me. Every week, we met. Every time, my confidence grew. He taught me vocabulary, corrected my pronunciation, explained slang. And we laughed. A lot. Sometimes, I forgot it was a lesson. It felt like friendship. One day, after 3 months, I answered the hotel phone confidently. "Good afternoon, Hotel Viridian. This is Raya speaking. How can I assist you?" No fear. No shaking hands. My manager smiled. "Well done, Ria." I felt proud. For the first time, I belonged. Meanwhile, Jake and I grew closer. One evening, he said, "You know, you're not just improving, you're amazing. The way you fight, learn, adapt, it's inspiring." I blushed. "Because of you." He smiled. "Maybe, but mostly because of you." That night, he walked me home. The city lights reflected in puddles. Snow fell slowly. Before leaving, he paused. "Ria, can I ask you something?" I nodded. "Would you like to go on a real date with me?" My heart jumped. I looked away. "But I am not American. I don't speak perfect English." He chuckled. "That's okay. I don't need perfect. I just want you." We started dating. He showed me museums, parks, old bookstores. He helped me open a bank account, write a resume, understand taxes. But more than that, he showed me what it meant to be seen to be loved without judgment. One night, I met his parents. I was terrified. His mother hugged me. His dad asked about Nepal. I told them about my village, my father's farm, and how I came to DC alone. His mom teared up. "You're very brave." 6 months later, Jake proposed. Not in a fancy restaurant. Not with fireworks. We were sitting on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial at sunset. He held my hand. "You came here scared, quiet, and unsure. But look at you now, strong, beautiful, and full of dreams. I want to be with you forever. Will you marry me?" I cried. Of course, yes. Our wedding was small. Just close friends, some hotel staff, and Jake's family. I wore a white gown with Nepali earrings. He wore a suit with a red Nepali scarf around his neck. After the ceremony, we danced to a soft Nepali-English mix song. I whispered in his ear, "Thank you for loving me in every language." He smiled. "You taught me love doesn't need perfect grammar." Today, I teach English to new immigrants like me. I always tell them, if you struggle, it's okay. If you're slow, it's okay. Keep going. You are stronger than you think. And sometimes, when I walk through our old hotel lobby, I hear a phone ring. I smile, because now I'm not afraid to answer it.